right. Good afternoon, everyone, or evening, should I say, depending on where you are. My name is Lanicia Russ, and I'm the Executive Director of March for Moms. March for Moms is a nonpartisan, solution-oriented 501c3 nonprofit that advocates for the best possible health and well-being of all mothers and birthing people. And we are so excited that you were able to join us tonight for our first event during Black Maternal Health Week. If you are unfamiliar with Black Maternal Health Week, this year's theme is Our Bodies Belong to Us, Restoring Black Autonomy and Joy, which speaks to our strength, power, and resilience, and our unassailable right to live freely, safely, and joyfully. The events and programming being planned throughout Black Maternal Health Week will fully embody this theme and offer opportunities to engage in activities that honor the values and traditions of the reproductive and birth justice movements. And Black Maternal Health Week was founded by Black Mamas Matter Alliance. So tonight we have a virtual chair yoga session. And I will turn it over to Maya to introduce our practitioner for tonight, TK.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maya. I'm the Community Outreach Coordinator with March for Moms. And yoga has been a part of TK's life for almost a decade, and her practices helped her create a more balanced life on and off of the mat. She began her journey as a yoga guide after experiencing a life shift that led her from corporate exhaustion to an engaged and more fulfilling existence, sharing her practice with others. She co-founded the LTSG Yoga Retreat in 2017 and witnessed firsthand the healing power of sisterhood. Since then, she has been dedicated to creating safe spaces for Black women and girls to practice yoga. She believes that when we get into our bodies and out of our heads, we emerge more healed versions of ourselves. TK earned her 200-hour YTT at Yoga Renew yoga teacher training and specializes in accessible, beginner-friendly flows. In her class, you can expect a combination of playfulness, self-reflection, and deep relaxation.
And before we hand it over to TK, if you are able to turn on your camera so that she can engage with you throughout this 45 minutes to an hour session, we would love to have you, but we also understand if you are unable to. So just do what's most comfortable for you. I'm turning it over to you, TK.
Thank you so much. Good evening. I hope everybody can hear me and see me clearly. I am so excited to host this session tonight for March for Moms. This is super important to me because I have been a part of our birthing community here in Baton Rouge for some time. One of my business partners is a doula. I don't have any children of my own, but I completely respect the birthing journey. I have a mom myself, so this is super important to me, and I'm honored to be here with you all this evening. Just a few ground rules for my practice. The first is to breathe. Of course, I'll cue you through the breaths with the movements as we're flowing through. But a lot of times when we're trying to hold a pose, we tend to hold the breath, and we don't want to do that here, right? You need air, your baby needs air. So we want to make sure that we continue to breathe. You've been doing it your whole life, so just continue with that and you'll be fine. The second rule for our practice tonight is to honor your boundaries. Although this is a seated practice, and it is very accessible, we all have limitations on what we can and cannot do. And some things are just not available to us, which is 100% okay. So don't feel pressured to do anything that does not align with what's comfortable for you. Make sure that you're listening to your body, listening to your baby. You know best. I'm just here to guide you through the flow. And the last rule is to have fun. This session is about you, restoring your joy. So if you want to put some music on in the background, I'm totally for that. Whatever type of music you like or makes you comfortable. I will not be playing any music so that you all can hear me clearly, but we do want this to be a joyful experience. So we'll take a minute. If you want to light an incense, if you want to grab a blanket, whatever you need to do, you can go ahead and prepare your space for a very calming and relaxing experience. And when you're ready, you're going to come into a comfortable seated position in your chair, preferably a chair with no arms so that you can move your arms freely, but whatever you have will work just fine. And we'll go ahead and get started. You're going to come to sit in your seat, hips grounded to the surface beneath you, feet flat on the floor, shoulders stacked over your hips. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep inhale in through the nose, out through your mouth. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. You can bring the hands to the knees, palms facing up, and gently lower the gaze or close the eyes. Your eyes don't have to be shut tight. Just gently closed. Take another deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Unclench your jaw. Soften the space around your eyes. And we'll be here for a moment just to get ourselves grounded and prepared for some mindful movement. In through your nose, fill the belly, fill the chest. And out through your mouth. Don't be afraid to give your breath sound, to release everything and bring your awareness to this current moment. If you like, you can bring one hand to the chest, one hand to the belly. Notice how the body rises and falls. And use the next few moments to set an intention for your practice. Maybe you want to release some stress. Maybe you want to connect with your baby during this time. If you don't really have an intention, I would like to offer you one. May this time on your mat or in your chair be a reminder of how powerful your body is. May you be reminded that through all the physical changes, you are bringing joy into the world through the birthing process. May this be an opportunity for you to get grounded and centered and manifest a safe and healthy baby. Just a few more moments here. Allowing the breath to slow to its natural rhythm. Try to drown out any noise you may hear around you. And when you're ready, gently open the eyes. Good job, and we will begin sitting up nice and tall. Again, shoulders relaxed away from your ears. You're going to start by chucking your chin down to your chest. Stretching the back of the neck. If you like, you can gently place your hands on your head, not pulling down, but just adding a little extra weight. Allowing that chin to rest here in the chest area. Good job. Gently release the hands and begin to roll over to the right. Again, we want to keep our shoulders relaxed and move our heads and our necks in a giant circle all the way around. Go as slowly as you like, stretching each area in the neck and the shoulders. Inhaling as the nose points up. And exhaling as you tuck the chin. Take your time here, no rush. Allowing those breaths to breathe life into you and your baby. Good job. Continue with those circles over to the right. Before we move on to the opposite side, whenever you reach the top, go ahead and change directions, rotating over to the left. Again, keeping the shoulders down, away from your ears. Letting all the movement come from the head and the neck. Inhaling as the nose points up. And exhaling as you tuck the chin. Good job. And when you're ready, return to center, turning your gaze forward and extend your arms out in front. Interlace your fingers. And just right at shoulder level here, you're going to begin to draw a figure 8 or an infinity symbol. So you want to keep your hips grounded down, still facing forward, and just rotate your arms in a figure 8. As big or as small as you like, whatever's comfortable for you. I see you. Good job. Good job. And when you're ready, you're going to go in the opposite direction. Take your time and just draw that figure 8 backwards. Everything we do in yoga, we do on both sides of the body, balancing the chi or the energy, keeping it even. Good job. And when you're ready, bring your hands down to your lap and begin to roll your shoulders in any way that feels comfortable for you. Backwards, forwards, maybe one at a time. Again, this is your practice. Your body will tell you exactly what it needs. Good job. And when you're ready, inhale, stretch the arms out wide, turn the gaze up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, round the spine, bringing your hands to your knees. So this is a seated cat pose. Spine is rounded, chin is tucked into the chest. Good job. Take a deep breath. And on your next inhale, you're going to press the chest forward, draw the shoulders back, and turn your gaze up for seated cow pose. Again, if you can't turn your gaze all the way up, or it's difficult for you to get that back bend going, just go to the degree that's comfortable for you. And on your next exhale, seated cat pose, round the spine, opening the shoulder blades. Good job. Inhale for cow pose, turning the gaze up. Put a deep arch if it's available to you. And exhale as you round. We're going to be here for a moment, so just continue at your own pace. Follow your breath, inhaling as you turn the gaze up and arching the back. Good job. And exhale as you round the spine and tuck your chin into your chest. Just a few more. Inhaling as we open and exhaling as you close the body. Good job. Just a few more, really warming up the spine. Beautiful. And when you're ready, return to center, standing up nice and tall. Now, if your feet are about hip distance apart, feel free to spread them open just a little bit and make space for the belly. I'm not with child, but I do have a belly and I need to make room for it. So you can just place it right between the thighs. No judgment, it's gotta go somewhere. And when you're ready, just make sure that your feet are flat against the floor. Take a deep inhale and lengthen up through the rib cage, sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, we're gonna turn over to the right side. So you can bring your left hand to your right knee and just gently twist, looking over to the right. If you like, you can use your right hand to grab the back of your seat. And if you are feeling that newfound flexibility during your pregnancy, go ahead and look over the right shoulder. So you're actually going to look behind the body. Only if it's available to you, no pressure. Deep breaths here. Good job. And on your next exhale, release that twist. Return to center. We're going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Inhale to lengthen, sit up nice and tall, and exhale to twist. Your right hand comes to your left knee. Maybe that left hand reaches the back of your seat. And if you like, you can look over to the left or behind the body over the left shoulder. And again, deep inhale in through the nose and out through the mouth. Take a few breaths here. Feel that deep side body twist. Good job. On your next exhale, return to center. Beautiful. If you like, you can spread your feet a little wider, maybe come towards the edge of your seat. And we're going to forward fold. So our hinge is actually going to come from our hips. So keeping the spine as straight as possible, you're just going to lean forward, bringing your belly between your thighs and bringing your elbows down to the legs. Good job. If you like, you can interlace your fingers. And from here, we're going to get into a similar type of twist. And what you want to do is bring your left shoulder down towards your hands, if it's available to you. If not, you can just look over as you hinge at the hips. Beautiful. And hold here. If you want to go a little deeper, you can bring that shoulder even closer to your hands as you look over, only if it's available to you. Big breaths here. Good job. Return to center, over to the opposite side, bringing the right shoulder down towards the hands, looking over to the left. Good job. And when you're ready, return to center, bring the hands to the knees, and return to sitting. One more time, we're going to do the same thing. And if you like, you can go a little deeper. If you have yoga blocks available to you, you're more than welcome to use them. If not, it's quite all right. But you want your block on the highest setting, just right in the center beneath your feet, between your feet, excuse me. And we're going to do the same thing. Inhale to lengthen up through the rib cage. Exhale, place the belly between the thighs, forward fold. You can bring your hand down to the block or to the floor. And this time, as you look over to the right, I want you to lift your right hand up towards the ceiling. Again, as high or as low, whatever feels good to you. Good job. And on your exhale, you're going to switch hands, turning the opposite way. Right hand comes down to the block or maybe to the floor. Inhale, lifting the left hand up overhead. Good job. Return to center and sit up nice and tall. Feet still separated. Wonderful. Bring your right elbow down to the thigh. Inhale, sweep the left hand overhead, leaning over as much as you possibly can, reaching across with the left hand, maybe even turning your gaze up towards your fingertips. Good job. Just a few more breaths here. Beautiful. And we're going to switch, cartwheel the arms open, bringing the left elbow down to the left thigh. Right hand reaches up and across. And again, if you'd like to look up at the fingertips, if that's available to you, really feeling that deep side body stretch. Good job. Cartwheeling the arms open as we return to center. Gently bring your feet back in line with your hips, about hips distance apart. And this is the part where I want you to do, you're going to bring your right ankle to the top of your left knee. Kind of sitting with your legs crossed, but really your ankle is the only part that needs support, and your knee is going to float here. And if it's available to you, you can apply just a light amount of pressure, really pressing open.
好啊，这不这里错了。 你好啊，这不这里错了。
Good job. Take a few deep breaths. And when you're ready, release that ankle, bringing your foot back down before we switch to the opposite side. Maybe reset the hips, scoot to the edge of your seat if you need to make space for the belly once again. And when you're ready, inhale and bring your left foot over to your right knee. Deep breaths. Good job. And when you're ready, very gently release the ankle back to center. We're going to rotate in our seats. So your chair should be facing forward and you just face over to the left. Kind of coming to sit near the edge. You want your left knee to stay bent, knee directly over your ankle, and hold on to your chairs. And what you're going to do is extend your right leg out to the side. You want the side of your foot to kind of hug the surface beneath you. And you may feel that openness in your hip, and that's fine. Just breathe space into that area, releasing that tightness. Now, if you want, you can stay here. I'll turn a little bit so you all can see. You can stay here, but if it's available to you, I invite you to bring your right hand down the leg and bring the left hand straight up towards the ceiling. Take a few deep breaths here. And again, listen to your body if it's available to you. You can reach down the right leg. Just make sure that you feel safe in this pose. Good job. And when you're ready, secure yourself in that chair and bring the leg back to center. Still facing over to the left. If it's available to you, you're going to stretch your right leg out, sort of like a lunge, but we're supported by the chair. Toes should be tucked under. Let's see if I can move you guys back or down so you can see my feet. So again, that left leg is here, nice and bent, and your right leg is extended out back. Good job. Toes are tucked and you are facing forward. And if you can't extend your leg all the way out, no problem. Keep that knee bent and tuck the toes. Take a few deep breaths. In through the nose, out through your mouth. Good job. And when you're ready, return to center. Beautiful. We're going to rotate our bodies and do the same thing on the opposite side. Facing over to the right, chair still facing forward. Sitting in a way that's comfortable for you. Right knee is bent. And extend your left leg out to the side. Foot flat on the floor, toes pointed forward. Good job. And if it's available to you, bring that left hand along the leg. Right hand comes up towards the ceiling, maybe even looking up at the fingertips. Good job. When you're ready, bring that left leg back into center and extend it out behind you. Again, maybe your knee is slightly bent and the toes are tucked, or extend it all the way out into a lunge. Wonderful. And you can allow your hands to rest anywhere that's comfortable for you and for baby. Take a few deep breaths here. Good job. When you're ready, very gently bring that knee back in line and return forward. We are going to stand for a moment. So if it's available to you, you can come to the back of your chair. Now turn sideways so you all can see me. You want to place your hands along the back of the chair and take a few steps back. Now, if you have acid reflux, I would not go as deep. But what you want to do is stand with your feet hips distance apart, put a slight bend in the knees to take the pressure off of your lower back, and just bring your head down between your arms. Again, if you have acid reflux, don't go too low because you want your head to stay above your heart. So right here, spine, arms parallel with your ears. In sort of a modified down dog. Good job. Really holding on to the back of that chair, feeling the stretch in your shoulders, maybe even your lower back. Good job. If you like, you can pedal the feet here just by alternating, lifting your heels from the floor. Wonderful. And if you like, you can even spread the feet a little wider. Same thing, lowering, hinging at the hips. Head comes between the arms. Good job. And maybe even rocking from side to side by alternating the knees. Only if it's comfortable for you. And when you're ready, walk those feet in and come to stand up nice and tall. Good job. Once you're here, maybe inhale, bring the hands up overhead. And exhale, hands back down by your side. We're gonna go ahead and take a seat. This will be our last little segment for the evening before we get into our meditation. Good job. Spread the feet as wide as you like. Hands to your knees. We're gonna make circles here. Just shifting your weight around, bringing your chest in a circular motion. Maybe even bringing your hands to your belly or to the hips, giving yourself a little massage, whatever feels good to you. Being sure to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And when you're ready, opposite direction, making those circles in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good job. And when you're ready, you can return to center and sit in anywhere that's comfortable for you. We've kind of been towards the edge of our seats today, but if you like, you can go ahead and sit all the way back. Or just come into a comfortable position as we prepare for our meditation. Bring your hands to your knees, palms facing up. Deep inhale in through the nose, out through the mouth. Allow your shoulders to settle away from your ears. Unclench your jaw, soften the space around your eyes. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Allow your breath to return to its normal pace. And just take this moment to return to your intention and to connect with your baby. Maybe bringing your hands to your stomach. And just send some loving energy. And I have a few affirmations to offer. So if you like, you can repeat these to yourselves. Continue to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. I am healthy. My baby is healthy. I'm safe. My baby is safe. I am surrounded by a loving community. My baby is surrounded by a loving village. I am birthing joy. My body is powerful. My womb houses love. Just a few more moments here. Maybe take this time to say something special to your baby. To recognize this beautiful journey. Very gently bring your awareness back to the body by wiggling the fingers and toes. And when you're ready, inhale, stretch the arms out wide. And as you exhale, give yourself a hug, wrap your arms around yourself, show some gratitude for your body, for getting you through today's practice, and literally everything else. For being able to bring life into the world. And for giving yourself the much needed time to just be present in your body. Good job. And when you're ready, gently release. Sweep the hands overhead. Bring your palms together. Last inhale and full exhale. Draw your hands down to heart center. I hope that you go on to have a joyful pregnancy and birth experience, that your baby feels loved, that you continue to nurture your connection. Thank you so much for trusting me with your practice. Ashe. Good job, y'all.
Thank you. Thank you so much, TK, for leading us tonight. And I also just want to flag that we do have a midday meditation session scheduled on Friday at 12 p.m. CST. You can register for that event on our social media or Facebook, anywhere, newsletter. We also sent it there. If you have some time in your day on Friday to spend with us. And I will let you all go and enjoy your night. Thank you again for being here with us. And thank you again, TK. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lanicia.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Y'all have a good night.
You too. Bye.